welcome to Teacher Talk.
Are you going to do it just like that?
Just like Australian like that a little bit.
Welcome.
No, I'm joking. Hi, welcome to Teacher Talks.
Hi, welcome to Teacher Talks.
Ready? Yeah, I think so. We get all nervous now. Oh, was it good? Yeah, it's alright. Welcome to Teacher Talks.
Hi, and welcome to Teacher Talks. Was that too over the top?
This is Teacher Talks. My name's Alex Roberts. I'm a history teacher.
Do you not want to sound a little bit more enthusiastic? Like, you know.
Okay. Restart. Nah, it's got to come naturally. You've got to have the music. Here we go with a 1, 2, 3.
Misconceptions others have about teaching that annoys me. There's quite a few of these.
I mean, there are lots.
Everyone in the world thinks that teachers do nothing when it comes to holidays. That we get these holidays every 6 weeks and we just do nothing.
It's, you get so much holiday time.
Old teachers get so much time off. Okay, we really don't.
Non-teachers, give us a break, for Christ's sake, yeah? Just please, alright? I know we get 6 weeks off or 12 weeks off a year, but please, non-teachers, just give us a break for a moment.
I guess what annoys me the most about that is when people say that, what they're really saying is, so you don't have a right to complain about your job at all.
Totally.
So because you've got that holiday, you don't have a right to go on strike, you don't have a right to say that you want better working conditions, you don't have a right to say that you want to be paid for the hours that you work. You need to just get your head down and do it because you get that much holiday, which in fact isn't pure holiday.
No.
The reason it annoys me is because during those holidays, a lot of the time, although we might not be working, we are still working. We've got students emailing us. We're marking books, we're marking essays, we're marking 24-mark essays, 16-mark essays.
Because I think people don't realise how many hours teachers work during the term time. So in half term, we're basically ill or prepping for the next half term.
You get a half term in the middle of that, you get a week off. People are like, oh yeah, you've got a week off, like that's so good. No, because that week off is normally spent catching up with my marking, trying to have a bit of a social life, sleeping, because teaching, you lose sleep because you're so worried about everything that you need to do and juggling everything. I think that's the biggest misconception, that actually teachers get all this time off, because we really don't.
As a teacher, we're constantly thinking about our students, and that means we're constantly thinking about at least 150 different individuals all the time. And I know for a fact that a lot of other professions don't involve that much pressure.
Like, you feel like you're performing for 6 hours a day. There's some times where I wish I was just in an office, sitting there, typing away, looking out the window, going on social media, wondering what next holiday destination's going to be. And then before I've even thought about doing that, what have I got coming through the door? 30 11-year-olds, ready to learn, bouncing off the walls because they've just had PE. Yeah, so when you say about, you get all the holidays, if we didn't have those holidays, I would be an absolute nervous, anxious wreck, to be frank with you.
It's affected my health quite a bit in terms of sort of anxiety and issues, like physical issues that I've had, and like skin conditions I've had, ongoing things. And so a lot of my half terms and holidays are spent either booking appointments, going to appointments, or getting really run down and feeling ill and not being able to do much.
A lot of my time, especially Easter and the May half term, is spent actually in school with the kids, revising for their upcoming exams.
We don't just clock off, some teachers do, we don't just clock off at 3:15 and go home and put our feet up. We have to actually stay behind, do extracurricular activities. We have to do classes, this, that, revision classes. In October, I've got to do Saturdays. I've got to do 4 Saturdays for 2.5 hours because I want my students to do better. I want your children to do better.
It's a role that doesn't stop at 4:30.
I think that's what people forget, that our job does not stop in the classroom. You do bring that work to work and you bring that work home.
And the whole, you get to leave at 3.
Only work from 9 till 3.
That one knocks me because 9 to 5, are you joking? They're joking.
Really? Definitely no. Most teachers get to work at 7 something and don't leave until at least 7 something. So it's quite a long day.
Or 5 or 6. A lot of teachers will say that they work beyond those hours, that they work all Christmas, all summer, all Easter, all October.
I mean, you said that you were at work till like 7 o'clock, even later doing productions and things. So
Yeah,
I
at
mean,
least. And then coming home, making dinner, logging back on, and then going to bed at 11.
Yeah.
Sometimes you might be able to leave at 3, but most of the time you're either in a meeting or you've got all of the work that you were supposed to do in your free lesson that got used having to do something else. So that's definitely the biggest misconception, that we have all this free time. We really, really don't.
I think 6 weeks off, eh? These bloody teachers having so much time off and all this sort of stuff. And I appreciate, but you only get 30 days off, right? And you must be annoyed. You think, I have to book my holidays and all that sort of stuff. But it ain't that great. They always say that the grass isn't always greener. Whenever you want to go on holiday, super cheap. I want to go on holiday in the summer, I have to pay. And then the worst thing is, the kids that I teach, they're in the same bloody holiday resort. I get there, and I'm like, so I pay double. And then I get there, and it's Mr. Roberts. Oh no, I'm in Mallorca. Why are you here? I'm trying to relax with my family. Why are you here? So the grass isn't always green. Another thing that annoys me is that people go, oh, it's not that hard, is it? Hey, you just get out there. Just get out there and have a little chat, don't you?
I feel like the profession has lost a little bit of respect.
Yeah.
You're a history teacher, you just talk about guns and Adolf Hitler, right? Yeah, it's easy. No, it's not like that.
They say, what do you do? You say, I'm a teacher, and then they ask your age group as the next question, and you're like, secondary school, and they're like, ooh, I wouldn't do that.
I would do that.
I
You're
wouldn't
so
do
good
that.
to do that, but I could do it.
And it's almost
Yeah.
like a bit of a kind of, not disrespecting, but just a bit sort of looking down on it, like, oh, you're a bit of a mug, basically, for doing that job.
I'm not asking non-teachers or the non-teaching community to give me props or credit or some form of sympathy, but I'm just letting you know.
I tell you which one it's just come back to me when people always say, but you're a teacher, how do you not know that? Babe, I teach English, I don't know about science and computers. I had it the other day. I was
That's so
I was
true.
actually at a baby shower, and we were preparing the food, and we were putting tags on the food just so people knew what it was.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, how should I fold this? The girls were like, but you're a teacher. And I was like, yeah, but I'm a secondary school teacher and I teach English. I don't understand. I don't do arts and crafts very often. So yeah, like that
That's
does
true.
knock me. And my family do it all the time. But you're supposed to be a teacher. Okay, but again, I am Natasha. I am a human, you know, like I'm not just and only a teacher. Like it's my
so
job.
true.
It pays my bills and I like it. And I a bit more than like it. I do love my job. But yeah, that does really
Do you know what, you
irritate
just
me.
reminded me of, I couldn't find a pen a few weeks ago. My sister had a massive go at me. She's like, how do you not have a pen? You're a teacher. I just don't have a pen.
So WH Smith at the same time as well.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, so sadly we've come to an end. It has been amazing and it's been wicked working with you again after a whole 6 years.
I know.
So yeah.
This has been incredibly awesome. All jokes aside, I've tried to be relatively funny throughout this, but it probably hasn't gone down incredibly well, but we shall see.
So don't forget to
And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to everything, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube.
So don't forget to subscribe and like all the channels and all the things for Miss Cole on Educated Minds.
Come on, so
This is where the blue.
I just felt like we were in a proper like TV show then.
we are. This is real. This is real life. Come on.
And do it now.
Okay, bye.